Welcome to the Explainer, folks. We are diving straight into what is literally the ultimate heavyweight bout in global sports. It's the 2026 World Cup, and two absolute undeniable legends of the game are on a direct collision course. Get ready because the stage is set for a finale unlike anything we've ever seen. Look, I hear the chatter out there. We've got this aggressive new generation, guys like Kylian Mbappe claiming their spot at the top. But let's hit pause on them for just a second. The global spotlight right now is entirely locked on the definitive, absolute final chapter of a 20-year rivalry. Six. We're talking about an unprecedented sixth dance. Both of these icons are actually heading to their sixth World Cup. That is a level of longevity never before seen at the absolute pinnacle of international football. It's just wild. Section 1. Corner 1, the defending king. So let's look at the reigning world champion, a 39-year-old Lionel Messi. Right now at their base camp in Kansas City, Missouri, it is all about workload management. He's dealing with some left hamstring muscle fatigue from his MLS campaign, so they are being super careful. They've been easing him into fitness through friendlies like that recent one against Iceland. Messi isn't expected to just sprint for 90 minutes anymore. And honestly, he doesn't have to. Coach Lionel Scaloni has built such a robust, relentless Argentina squad to carry that physical load, which limits his required minutes and lets Messi just unleash that unmatched tactical vision. And you know, why protect him so fiercely for the late game? 21? Because he has 21 total career World Cup goal contributions. That is the highest in the history of the sport, period. You save that kind of firepower for when it matters most. Plus, looking at Group J, their 2026 path is setting up perfectly. They're up against Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Argentina is heavily favored to absolutely dominate this group. It is the ideal scenario, really, the perfect blueprint to preserve their king for those high-stakes knockout rounds. Section 2, Corner 2, the defiant challenger. Listen, folks, I need to make this crystal clear. Counting out a 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo is simply the most dangerous mistake a pundit can make. Because Roberto Martinez has unleashed a forward who is literally fueled by pure defiance. Ronaldo's current form is insane. He is highly active, he's consistently scoring, and he's coming in as the 2025 Nations League champion. His physical durability continues to baffle experts. He just played a super sharp 45 minutes in a June 2026 friendly against Chile just to stay warm. He remains an absolutely clinical, imposing target man right there in the box. And just to prove he's still lethal, he literally just scored his historic 100th Saudi Pro League goal for Al Nassr last month. The guy simply refuses to quit. Section 3. The Tale of the Tape. All right, let's throw the stats up on the big board and look at the head-to-head career World Cup efficiency. When we look at this raw efficiency matrix, Messi definitely holds a massive statistical advantage. He's got 26 appearances to Ronaldo's 22, 13 total goals to Ronaldo's 8, and 8 assists to Ronaldo's 2. But look at those bottom two rows. Especially in the critical knockout stages, Messi is shining with 8 goals and 5 assists. Which brings us to the giant elephant in the room, 0. Ronaldo has a staggering 0 goals and 0 assists in World Cup knockout matches. It is a historic curse for him, and it's something he desperately needs to break if he wants to solidify his GOAT claim once and for all. But Ronaldo isn't just chasing Messi's legacy here. He has a massive personal mountain to summit. He needs exactly 2 more goals to surpass Eusebi's legendary 9 World Cup goals. If he gets them, he becomes Portugal's highest scorer in tournament history. Now, looking off the stat sheet at the 2026 intangibles, we've got 2 very different profiles. Messi is the analytics and betting favorite, totally acting as a spiritual anchor of a cohesive, well-oiled defending champion side. On the flip side, Ronaldo remains the ultimate cultural draw. I mean, he's Google's most searched athlete globally over the last 25 years. And on the pitch, he's the lethal spearhead of an incredibly deep, dynamic, and young Portugal squad. Section 4. The Final Legacy Sprint. So as we actually hit the turf in 2026, we have to ask ourselves, what is truly on the line in this final sprint? This isn't about club goals in Miami or Riyadh anymore, folks. What's at stake? Well, if Messi wins and goes back-to-back, his GOAT status becomes completely untouchable. But if Ronaldo defies age and leads Portugal to glory, he literally flips the entire footballing narrative in the final seconds. The stage is perfectly set for the greatest finale in sports history. We are witnessing this right now. So tell me, Who are you putting your money on in 2026?